That cinnamon roll only took 90 seconds to make. Let's do it, because I'm lazy. She starts by mixing an egg, some melted butter, and vanilla extract into a ramekin. I love a good cinnamon roll, but usually it takes way too long to make. But she also says she was able to lose 100 pounds making desserts like this. So she uses almond flour, baking powder to give it that rise, cinnamon, cause duh, and then a little bit of sugar. She mixes it again, and then she tops it with this brown sugar cinnamon mixture. I'm gonna try to do it in like a swirly pattern. Good enough. And now we just cook it for 90 seconds in the microwave. So in the meantime, she also makes a cream cheese frosting. All she does is add a little bit of cream cheese, sweetener, and a splash of almond milk. She adds the cream cheese frosting to a piping bag. And then make a little swirly on top. It's giving Cinnabon vibes. But does this actually taste good? Because someone said, she was not lying about this, it slaps. Whereas someone else said mine tasted like egg. A little bit eggy, but it's super fluffy and you do get that hint of brown sugar cinnamon in there. 8 out of 10, but I have 9 more lazy dessert recipes and they just keep getting lazier and lazier. This next dessert uses only 2 ingredients and the creator says, if you blend water and chocolate, you can create light, fluffy, airy chocolate mousse. But like oil and water, I'm not sure chocolate chips and water works. Wouldn't it just split into goop and water? Someone else said, I don't know about this one. I don't like watered down hot chocolate, and this sounds like that. But now she says to blend it for 2 minutes, and I'm using my highest powered blender here. Oh my gosh, it's hot. I don't know about chocolate mousse, but I definitely have chocolate soup. But now she pours it into a bowl. The consistency is fairly smooth, if not a little bubbly. I'm still skeptical because someone said I fell for this 24 hours later and it's just runny chocolate goop. So while that's chilling, now we have what this creator calls summer's best treat. And instead of dipping your strawberries in chocolate, we're just gonna drizzle it right on top with something else. So she starts by cutting her strawberries in half, lines them in like a little trio. That's so cute. They're like the perfect little strawberry cluster flower. She drizzles over some melted chocolate and some melted almond butter. And it kind of reminds me of those strawberry covered chocolate in a bowl from last year. I wonder how many view counts that has now. Oh, I was thinking that almond butter didn't need to be melted, but it looks like it does. It doesn't win any beauty points, but... And now we sprinkle it with a little bit of sea salt. Now she says to chill it for about 15 minutes until the chocolate and the almond butter firms up. So the chocolate has firmed up completely, and I just noticed something. They firmed up to look like little hearts. This is so cute. And then the back side of it, it's pretty freaking cool too. Someone said they did this and it tastes so good, and I don't think they're lying because you can't go wrong with strawberry covered chocolate. 10 out of 10. This next one gives us all the brownie and the bites without the baking. And it only takes 5 minutes. But he starts by adding some flour to a bowl. But everyone got mad and said, it's raw flour. It's not good for your stomach. Please don't eat raw flour, LOL. And someone else said, can someone explain why everyone is saying to bake the flour first? I'm from Finland and I don't understand. Well, to the creator's defense, he did have text that said heat treated. It basically just means cooking up your flour at 165 degrees so that it kills all the bacteria. I guess you can microwave it too if you're feeling extra lazy. The flour did take on a little brownish tint, but it just adds a little bit of nuttiness to the brownies. So now we add some cocoa powder, sugar, melted butter, and a little bit of milk. Ooh, it's starting to come together. Someone said that hers became a gloopy mess, but I think mine is looking pretty good. Okay, now he scoops it into little dough balls and finally dusts it in some powdered sugar. They remind me of little cake pops, minus the pop. So cute. He said that you can make 5 dough balls with this, but I was able to stretch it to 6. The powdered sugar basically just melts into the brownie bite and it looks pretty good. But someone said, future me, was it good? Let me answer that for you. Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? The best part about the brownie is the edge, but since we can't get that, the next best thing is that gooey center, and this is just the perfect consistency and it has a little bit of nuttiness in it. This is probably the best lazy dessert so far. 9 out of 10. Nothing is more comforting than a fruit pie, except pies take forever and I'm feeling kind of lazy. So this is a blueberry crumble, which is a cousin of a blueberry pie. But she starts with a bowl of frozen blueberries, then she adds a little bit of cornstarch and lemon juice. Someone asked, what does cornstarch do? To which someone else said, thicken the juices from the blueberry, just so it's not super watery. This brings out the flavor and brightness of the blueberries. I have to make sure the cornstarch coats all the blueberries. Now we have to microwave it for a minute. So while that's cooking, we're gonna make our crumble topping. She adds in some oats, a little bit of vanilla whey protein for health and sweetness, some cinnamon, honey, a pinch of salt, and a little bit of water. Gotta get it nice and crumbly. The blueberries after a minute are not quite cooked through yet, but now we have to add our oat crumble on top and then microwave it for another minute. Whoa. This looks like a real blueberry pie thing, except now she takes it up to a whole nother level, adds a dollop of Greek yogurt, a sprinkle of cinnamon. Someone says she added vanilla ice cream and it tasted exactly like a blueberry cobbler. There's like a pool of blueberry juice at the bottom, so I feel like we need a little more cornstarch for that. But someone said, I've been making this for breakfast ever since I saw the video and I'm in love. It's a little watery. Does it taste like a blueberry cobbler? No. Does it taste more like a blueberry oatmeal? Yes. But I think we've tried better lazy dessert hacks. 6 out of 10. Now we have a classic dessert, LAZIEST style. It's actually kind of healthy too. But this creator starts by adding some Greek yogurt to a blender's cup and then some whipped cottage cheese. Someone said, stop, this looks so yum. I didn't know whipped cottage cheese was a thing. But as far as I'm concerned, whipped cottage cheese is the only way to eat cottage cheese. Shoot, I messed up. She actually adds the Greek yogurt into a bowl. I got confused because somebody said I made this as a fluffy yogurt. Actually though, fluffy yogurt and fluffy cottage cheese might be a new thing. It's so thick and creamy. I'm kind of loving this texture. It looks very thick and pudding-like, but now she says depending on how sweet you like the pudding, you can add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of this vanilla pudding mix, and this is optional, but then we can add some vanilla bean paste. She says the vanilla bean's supposed to make it taste like a bakery style pudding. Finally, she adds in some banana slices and Nilla wafers. Where's my banana chopping tool when I need it? The pudding powder is making it turn really yellow, and now it looks like a very creamy pudding. I feel like I could just eat this straight up like this. Now she transfers it into another servable bowl, adds some banana slices, and sprinkles over some more cookie crumbs. So this would be how she serves it after it's chilled. But she said if you have no self-control like her, she would just eat it right away. And since this looks so good, I'm gonna try it right now. Does this make anyone else have a weird teeth feeling? Like it's too sweet? This might be my new favorite dessert or breakfast. That was so good. It's sweet, it has a banana-y flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and give this 9 out of 10. This creator says if you have 5 minutes, this might just be the easiest mango mochi hack ever. Because she starts off by wetting some rice paper. Isn't rice paper salty? I feel like it's more neutral. Puts it on top of a bowl. While it softens, I'm gonna peel my mango. And it looks like she cuts hers into pretty good chunks. Perfect timing because the rice paper is soft, but now it's sticking to my bowl. Let me just unpeel it. Oh man. But now she sprays in some canned whipped cream, adds her mango chunk, twists it into a ball, and then she freezes it for 15 minutes. Ooh, and look at that. It's like a little dumpling. Someone else said trying this, but with strawberry. I feel like that would be so good. But you know what? I do feel like this recipe is easy, but let's see if it's easy enough for a kid to make.
Have mangoes and strawberry.
So we have 3 little mochi purses here. Let's freeze it for 15 minutes and see if it actually tastes like mochi. It's done freezing and it's cold, but it's not very hard. So I definitely think that it's biteable. But I think we need to call in a taste tester for this. Do you want to try the one you made?
Yeah.
Cheers. The rice paper is pretty chewy, and the part where you had to cut it off is so thick, and then the whipped cream is kind of gloopy. I can see this getting kind of messy.
10 out of 10.
This is the perfect dessert when you're craving something kind of sweet, but feeling kind of lazy. It's not just a banana. We're gonna do things to it. Okay, so I'm gonna slice my banana down lengthwise. This part is kind of tricky. Oh, what? Someone said leaving the peel on is insane, but The peel just acts as like our shell or our cup for this dessert. Now we're gonna cover each half of the banana with a little bit of honey, top it with a little bit of cinnamon, some chopped peanuts, chocolate chips, and then a drizzle of peanut butter. Now we're gonna drop it into the air fryer basket and cook it for 10 minutes at 350 degrees. And it's ready. Ooh, it's toasty. My question is, how do you eat this? But someone said, I usually wouldn't go for a banana as a dessert, but dang. And someone else said, see, the problem with me is that I would eat 10 of these in one sitting. Oh, the banana is so soft. Now that's a banana split. At first bite, I didn't love it, but then it kind of grew on me. Like the banana is kind of soft and mushy, and then combined with the kind of burnt but melted chocolate chips, and then the peanut butter comes in. It's like, I don't know how to feel. 7 out of 10. Is it a mousse or is it a mess? I want to see if it really did separate like someone said. What? So you get a mousse layer on top with chocolate flavored water at the bottom. I was lied to. I didn't realize this was a rage bait recipe. Not good. 1 out of 10. But if you're still looking for that chocolate mousse pudding, I found another lazy recipe that uses an avocado and only 5 ingredients. So hopefully this one turns out a little bit better than the last one. All you have to do is add some cocoa powder, same amount of maple syrup. She calls for non-dairy milk. I'm using almond, a little bit of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. Someone said, my oh my, we love getting avocado as a sweet treat. To which the creator said, yes, the secret nutritious ingredient. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, it looks like chocolate pudding. She tops hers with a little bit of whipped cream and chocolate shaving. Not gonna lie, this looks like a pretty amazing dessert. Does this taste good? Tell me honestly, because if I wasted whole avocado, I'm coming for you. I'm not gonna lie, it does taste like avocado. Sweet avocado. 7 out of 10. But if you like this video, go watch me test the laziest TikTok recipes.